MMA Boxing Talk here, coming at you with another video. I just wanted to talk about two videos I seen recently about Floyd Mayweather. Now, the first video I saw was one that Shady Slim put out. Shout out to Shady Slim. Go check out his channel. Now, he was talking about a video that ThunderDomeBoxingTalk put out. And it was basically the topic of Thunderdome's video was Triple G and Floyd Mayweather, and that he hates the comparison. And so Shady Slim put out a video on that, and he put a little, he played a bit of what Thunderdome said, and basically what he put was the main part that stuck out in my mind was all the guys that Mayweather ducked in the past, all the guys that he should have fought, and he ended up fighting some other guy that nobody wanted to see that fight, at that particular time. Now, Thunderdome goes on to talk about, how all these guys Floyd, ducked, and I mean, I was aware of Floyd Mayweather, ducking a lot of guys. I knew he didn't fight Costa at 140. I knew he didn't fight. He came up to welterweight and fought Baldemir. So that tells you all you need to know. He didn't rematch Oscar. That was a close fight, a split decision. That was Floyd's biggest fight, and it was a close fight. A lot of people thought, Oscar won. He won a lot of the earlier rounds, but Floyd got a split. Never gave him the decision. So anyway, I just want to, I'm all about the truth. I'm not a Floyd Mayweather hater. I respect his skills. Pretty Boy Floyd was a phenomenal boxer. That's the boxer I liked. Not so big of a fan of Money Mayweather, but anyway, I just wanted to play a little clip of what Thunderdome said, and yeah, so give a listen. I'll drop a little I'll let Thunderdome drop a little truth on you guys.
But when you're having 15 to 20 fights that you should have had and you didn't, well, that's a whole nother level, and Mayweather himself said it. Said he was a cherry picker. He didn't say cherry picker, but he said, I'm not in this to find out who the best, we're not in this to see who's the best. It's about making money. My man Nigel Benn, he said, if you're fighting for the money, you shouldn't be fighting. If you're fighting for titles and glory and all that, then you should be fighting, because the money comes with that. Alright? And that's what a true champion would say. But cherry picking, not fighting who he should have, from 30 to 54. Like I said, just off the top of my head, real quick, Freitas, Casamayor, and there's more, but like Spatty, Ricardo Torres, Hatton and Zoo at 140, instead of fucking Gaddy, or after you fought Gaddy, should have fought Hatton at 140. Cotto at 140, Cotto, prime Cotto, undefeated Cotto at 147. Paul Williams, Margarito, Manny, prime Manny, instead of making us wait 5-6 years. Winky Wright, who he challenged. Then Winky accepted all the challenges and stipulations and rehydration clauses and all that shit, and then Floyd Narum pulled out of the fight. Vernon Forrest, prime Mosley. Then you come to the new guys, even like Lara and Thurman, Brooke. After he fought Manny, he could have been unified, or not unified. Unified of 3 titles and went for the undisputed. Didn't. Bradley, Andrade, even Triple G. I don't know why people think he shouldn't fight Triple G. He is the best ever, in your opinion, right? So why can't he fight a hype job and make the fucking ton of money? I mean, because I said it, and so does 78. He said he thinks that, we both said that, we think that is the biggest fight in boxing. Why? Because people think Triple G will actually destroy Floyd. So all the people that, all Floyd's fans are going to buy it, like, oh my God, please don't lose this fight. I got to see this fight. And all the people who want to see him lose are going to be like, ha 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 ha. He finally stepped in doo-doo this time. That's what? That's 19 fighters. And there's more. All right, 19 fights, but there's more. You take out the guys that he did fight at weights that he shouldn't have and times that he shouldn't have, that's still 15. And there's more. So there's 25 fights this guy should have fought that he didn't fight. Instead, he fought other fights that no one wanted to see. I mean, you see how fucked up that is? Like I...
Well, for the people that aren't oblivious to the truth, I'm going to answer Thunderdome's question, and that is pretty fucked up. Like he said, he didn't even mention all the guys. It's pretty mind-blowing stuff, when you got all these people out there, all these fanboys saying that, claiming that Floyd is the greatest of all time. Obviously, Floyd makes those claims. He's not the first boxer to do it, but at the same time, it's all, you can say you're the greatest, but when you start, dismissing and, when you start just taking away from what the greats done, like all the greats in the past, he tries to make himself above those guys, when we all know he never was in those tough fights. He never took the tough fights. Every fight he had in his career, he was the favorite. He never went into a fight being the underdog. So that tells you all you need to know about Floyd Mayweather. He's a fraud. He's a joke. Great boxer, but the resume is what matters. The resume is what counts for your legacy. You know what I mean? In 10, 20 years from now, when Floyd Mayweather's not all over social media, what are we going to remember him about? We're going to remember him for his controversy, his money, and the fact that he ducked so many fighters. That's what he's going to be remembered by. So, I mean, to have him in the top 10 all-time greatest is absolutely absurd. He doesn't even make my top 20. When you don't fight the best, and how can you be compared to the greatest? How can you be compared to the all-time greats when they fought the best, and they took on all comers and really challenged themselves to see if they were the greatest or not? He never done that. So how can he be the greatest? We've never even seen the best Floyd Mayweather because he never been challenged. He never took those tough fights. So that's it. There you have it. I mean, I'm all about the truth. Hashtag come back to boxing. Shout out to ThunderDomeBoxingTalk. He's got an amazing channel. One of the most subscribers in the YTBC, and he's not pushing an agenda every day. So very impressive. I love his channel. Also, shout out to Jay Cotto, Jay Cotto's fight page. He's the the main guy behind hashtag come back to boxing. Shout out to YTBC Student. Great channel. Go check his stuff out. I just wanted to put out a video, like I said, talking about the truth, because that's what I'm all about. So, if you like the video, subscribe. If you disagree, comment in the box below. I have no problem debating with a Floyd fan, but I'd rather not debate with a Floyd fanboy, if you know what I mean. That's it for this video. If you like the video, subscribe. MMA Boxing Talk. Peace.